I now live in the Highlands in Scotland. I left the modern life behind and I am now living in a van in the wilderness, back to how human beings used to live once upon a time. I have made this my reality now, over what most people choose, which is to live with convenience, technology and comfort. It's basically survival mode for me now, but I love it. I've never felt ecstatic. I've never felt so nourished and full of life. I'm excited to wake up every day knowing I am living in this simple, off-grid, minimalistic lifestyle. And most importantly, I am home now, along with the other animals and raw nature. So, I start my day off by doing a number 2, but in the ground. I know, you must be thinking I'm crazy. I know, and maybe I am, but maybe I just like to do what we used to do way back in the day. I don't know about you guys, but I love my toilet time. It's my little me time to think and plan and come up with great ideas. So I chose to enhance the experience by ditching the toilet and doing it like this. And I use reusable cloth wipes to clean. And I make sure to leave no trace whatsoever. I brush my teeth with my stick outside, and with the sun shining on my face and breathing fresh air, it felt like heaven. We are so used to quickly brushing our teeth in the bathroom that we are never actually present in any of these small moments in our day. I really believe we have the power to change these moments to something quite beautiful. The next thing I had to do was my washing. I already switched from a machine to hand washing a while ago, but now I get to finally do it in the mountains with a natural body of water. It was really like an adventure. Who would have thought that washing your clothes could be like that, especially since most of us just press a button to get the job done, which was why I was so sick of the modern life. It always took away our ability to work hard and use our minds and strong bodies. As I was doing this, it made me think of all the people back in the day who would have to carry all their clothes to their river and spend hours trying to wash their clothes and sweat like it was a workout. It made me realize how amazing people were back then, how tough they were. It made me realize they didn't have it easy, and it made me admire the ways in which people used to do things. They are seriously an inspiration, people like our grandparents. The way in which I'm washing my clothes was something I learnt from a man in South India. It's one of the many ways people wash their clothes in the villages. For the clothes I'm washing here, I didn't use soap, plus that would be harmful to the river. So anything that was heavily soiled, I would wash with soap in the van in the sink. But this was for the clothes that were only lightly dirty. The way to get rid of any dirt was to rub it against the rock. You'd be surprised how the clothes smell so fresh afterwards, just with some mountain water, and were really clean. But hey, I'm not gonna lie, this definitely made me feel like I just went to the gym and did a massive workout. I sweated a lot, but maybe that's a good thing as I'm actually using my muscles and not sitting like a blob on the couch. To finish the process, I just had to find a way to hang my clothes, and luckily there was a beautiful small forest next to the river, and I used some rope to make a clothesline between 2 trees, and job done. I personally found this a lot more fun than pressing buttons on a washing machine. And after that, I needed to clean myself, so time for a bath in the river, which is my favorite thing in the world. You will only know when you try this yourself how refreshing and breathtaking this experience is to have a bath in the mountains. The water is just so pure. It's something that you can't compare to an ordinary shower. It's something else. I also feel like a kid again, splashing with water. It's amazing how much excitement I felt being in water. My inner child definitely pops out during times like this and makes me want to scream with joy. I think at one point I had a happy tear come out. Food. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those people who do not like cooking. I wish I was one of those people who loved it, but I just don't. But there is no takeaway here, nor is there any pre-made meals. Plus, even if there was and I did go for it, I would feel so guilty. So I have to make my food from scratch. I'm making this beautiful recipe called putte, which is something I learned from my mother years ago. I'm making it with buckwheat flour and some old school cookware. It's really easy, and it's kind of like just transforming flour, water, and heat into a different texture so it's tasty. Similar to boiling rice, but in this case, it's flour. And I think it's really cool to see how you can blend ingredients together and create something. Cooking is really like an art. It's actually really fascinating. My thoughts in this process of making this is how amazing human beings are. We are all so intelligent and have this amazing creativity to make this. I couldn't help but think how we are all so capable of making such beautiful things. It really is incredible. Human beings are incredible. And I finally made the putte and it turned out perfect. So my lunch is ready. And I'm just adding in lentil curry and topping it with spinach because I really need iron. I'm always eating spinach like Popeye. My 2 cats also live with me, so I need to make sure they are fed too. And the last few bits of this evening was just cleaning up, disposing waste, and filling up water. The water is yellow here, and that's only because of the filtration system it goes through. So don't think it's pee. And at the end of the day, I did some meditation in the forest because I'm really getting somewhere pretty awesome with my meditation journey. And I make sure to do it every day, as there's something really magical with real meditation practice. It's actually like entering a whole other world, and I'm just discovering it. And the more I do it, the more I understand this other world. I've reached almost the end of the day, and I just thought I would climb up this mountain as the last thing for today and sit here and tell you guys how my first day has been living off-grid in the wilderness. And it's been amazing. I can't explain how incredible it is living in this way. I feel like I'm finally living my life properly in the way that I feel is right. I feel so connected with myself, with nature, and I feel like a human being who's just in the right environment, thriving. I kept saying in my older videos, I felt like a dead flower living in the modern world. But I feel like I'm finally blossoming, like a butterfly that's just come out of its cocoon and flying. And I can't explain how amazing it is to live like this. And I know it's the complete opposite of the modern world, or the convenience that the modern world brings to our lives. It's the complete opposite, because everything that I've done today has required so much hard work, my time, my energy, sweat, and I'm definitely tired at the end of the day, but that's a good thing, because I actually felt like I used my brain and my body to do things productive, simple, yet so nourishing at the same time, if that makes sense. I don't feel like empty or negative or any sort of thing in me that I used to feel like a missing thing inside my heart, like I was in the wrong place. Today is my first day and I feel ecstatic. I feel so ecstatic, like I've just accomplished like the greatest thing in the world. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I really, really feel like I can sit here at the end of the day and say that I love life, and I just love today. I love what I did. I'm happy, content, all the positive things I feel today. Like I lived today in the way human beings were supposed to. Instead of like sitting on a couch at home, you know, staring at a phone or the internet, going on the internet. But I must say one thing at the very end. Just like the ending of the film Into the Wild, where the boy kind of craves human connection, that did happen to me today, because I was on my own, obviously, no human interaction, and I did find myself having that kind of craving to talk to another human being and have that connection. And I think that's something that's just so deeply rooted in all of us. And no matter how much I spiritually grow, no matter how much I love being on my own, I can't help but have that urge to want to talk to another human being and sit next to another human being and have beautiful conversations and connect. But no matter where I am, whether that's, you know, around people or not, I've always struggled with that, because I think I struggle to connect with other human beings because I've always come across the wrong people in my life. But I think I just felt it today, and I just thought I would mention it. Like, even though I'm so ecstatic and stuff, there's that craving that was quite strong in me, and I kind of sometimes pictured, you know, myself like talking to someone and just having a giggle. But I think I'm a lot happier than how I was in that kind of modern setup in a home, just everything being convenient and easy. I just love how things used to be, and that's my kind of way of moving forward in life, looking at how human beings used to be and what they did. Anyway, you guys, the sun is setting and I better go back before I have to go down the mountain in the dark, which I did once before and it wasn't very good, because I'm not gonna lie, I am scared of the dark. I get terrified of pitch black because I've obviously got sleep paralysis, and I do get like, I get very scared of like demons and, you know, things like that. Whether it's true or not, I still am scared ever since I was young. So I just want to go back to the van before it's too late and I get really, really scared. But I just want to say, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I really hope everyone is okay. And maybe you might have thought something was really interesting, some of the things I did today. Maybe it took you back, reminded you of how we used to really do things and how we've come so far away from all this kind of, you know, way of living. Everything's obviously really advanced now, so it's kind of crazy how things have changed so fast. But I just want to be that person on the internet as a reminder of, you don't have to necessarily go down that modern way of living and tech bombarding our lives. We don't have to do that. And I just wanted to be that one of the people on the internet who is going backwards, but I feel like it's going forwards. Anyway, I love you all very much, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go and have some sushi tonight because it's quite quick and easy, and I absolutely love Japanese food. So I'm gonna have beautiful soy sauce and rice and avocado, put it into that beautiful roll, and go to sleep because I'm exhausted. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, you guys. I love you. Bye.